You could start by, what's your name?
David Kenny.
Okay, and you have a Jag, what year and model?
It's it was manufactured on September 17th, 1966.
Nice.
And it's an E-Type 2+2.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm an ex-president of the Ottawa Jaguar Club.
Okay.
So I've been in this business for a long time.
Long time.
And I bought it 3 years before retirement in '99 as a retirement project.
Oh, okay.
Because I spent 40 years designing jet engines.
With what company?
Pratt & Whitney Canada.
Oh, okay.
And as my wife wisely said, you need something to occupy your mind when you retire. So I spent 12 years perfecting it. The car was drivable when I got it. But you could hear a loose piston pin. It was using a lot of oil. And somebody had done a very poor job of repainting it.
Okay.
Although the body was solid, there were no rust issues. So in the end, I had the engine completely rebuilt in one shop. And I had a body shop completely strip it.
Okay.
And right down to bare metal. And refinished it. The body shop, every winter, this guy would do a British car as a project to keep his people busy. So he was familiar with E-types.
Right.
He knew all the rust issues. And so anyway, he also, as he removed the paint, did research to see what the original color was, which is British racing green.
Right.
And so anyway, he repainted it the correct British racing color.
Right.
And I did a lot of the interior that needed to be done, although the headlining and most of the side paneling was still excellent.
Okay.
And I ended up redoing all the carpeting and some of the door paneling and the top of the dash.
Nice.
And the center console. I had an expert do that, and I had an expert do the seats. That guy is the current president.
Oh, okay.
And so that took me 12 years.
Right.
And then I ran it through several official Jag concourses and eventually got 99.8 out of 100.
Okay.
There was a little bit of dirt on the bottom of one carburetor that tripped me up.
Okay.
But anyway, I decided that was enough of that. And then I set out to make it a reliable driver.
Okay.
So I ended up putting a Toyota geared starter on it.
Okay.
And a GM Delco alternator, which has twice the output of the original Lucas. And one of the biggest problems with E-types is overheating in the summer.
Right.
And the principal problem I quickly discovered, my original engineering career was aerodynamics. I took one look at the fan, the electric cooling fan, which is a piece of junk. And I found an aftermarket unit made in the U.S. Instead of 2 big flat blades, it had 28 beautiful airfoil blades.
Right.
And its spec said that it pumped 10 times as much air as the original Lucas unit. So I replaced that. I ended up replacing the relay that controls it with a reliable Bosch relay. Okay. And stuff like that. So I changed a number of items. I put electronic ignition in it. Okay. And now it's a reliable driver.
Nice.
10 years ago, my wife and I drove it to Nova Scotia and back.
Beautiful.
And we had a couple of minor problems, but it was good. So anyway, now I just drive it around.
Nice. Let's have a look around.
Yeah. So we'll get Sorry? That's mine, yeah. Well, I've got none at home.